Okay, full court 21 basketball. So there's a tournament this weekend. Will Strickland, of course, is here to join us this morning to tell us a little bit about it. Okay, yeah. I'm a short guy that really didn't play a lot of basketball. I don't know what full court 21 is.
Well, it's not about the size. Sometimes about the heart and the smarts. And with this tournament, it's basically like the first time you go outside to the park, you leave your backyard, playing against your brother or sister or off the rim in the driveway, and you don't know who's at the park. You play against the old guy who's always there, or a guy who went to university or college who played, and then there's the guy we call the costume, who wears an entire Toronto Raptors uniform but can't play a lick.
Right.
And all those guys are welcome to come out. Yeah, he really is. And we welcome everyone to come down to Harborfront Center and play basketball with us this Saturday from 12 to 6. It's a great tournament. It's a fourth year globally. Second year here in Canada. Last year we only had 2 cities. Now we have 5. And the winners played in the World Final last year in New York City. They came from Mali, Benin, Ghana, Hong Kong, Tokyo, New Zealand, Australia, Berlin, London, Paris, 8 cities in the States, and as I said earlier, Toronto and Vancouver. So
if you win the World Final, what does it mean? Is it just bragging rights, or?
Yeah, of course. I mean, everything is about bragging rights, you know?
Right, basketball's that game, right? Yeah.
You know, in the street, you can play alone, you can play with a team. I think that's what it is. It's like a low-cost, high-reward type of deal where, you know, you want to be known as the best, and we want to crown our Toronto champion tomorrow, so we're looking forward to it.
I was comparing it to gladiator basketball, but it's not really that rough. There's fouls and things like that, too.
You can, if you want to utilize wrestling parlance, or wrestling as we like to call it. Wrestling.
Yeah.
It's like a battle royal. So it's the same thing. We have referees, and you're going to have a chance to play a fluid game up and down. It's just the most unique tournament in the world.
So there's a couple guys maybe watching this morning that are part of it tomorrow. What recommendations, any tips to make it through?
Come out, compete, have fun, and not just the guys that are playing. Make sure that it's a family thing. I mean, it's a community-based initiative that we want people to come out and support across this country. It's growing so organically. This year we had Beijing, China who came on, Krakow, Poland. Like, it's been amazing, the growth so far.
Yeah, I have to ask you about the Raptors for the upcoming season. Thoughts, feelings, hopes?
They're going to be very, very good, and there are going to be a lot of expectations for these guys to get back to the Eastern Conference Finals again, which they jumped the line a little bit. I think going two series in a row, 2 years in a row, losing the first round, then going to the Eastern Conference Finals is not normal. Right. But again, now that you've gone there, you have to play even better and harder, and I think keeping DeMar DeRozan here was a great thing. So I'm looking forward to this season. Yeah,
you're a New York City guy, but you're here in Toronto. But how does New York City compare to Toronto in terms of basketball?
It's growing here, for sure. And as the Americanadian, which they call me, we all have nicknames there in New York City, you know, you see the difference and you see the growth and a lot of the similarities. To me, Toronto's like a cleaner, smaller New York. And as a matter of fact, you know, Frank, you know, if Kevin Francis was here, because I heard that he has bounce, he has hops.
Right.
You know, he can stay suspended in the air all day.
Right.
You like that one, Kevin?
Yeah.
You know, that these guys, you give guys nicknames, and they come out and they show their wares. And I'm looking forward to seeing who is the best in Toronto right now. As a matter of fact, Frank, I think you're ready to come down. We have something for you, Frank.
Oh, thank you.
A Full Court 21 T-shirt here, because it's you against the world. No teammates.
I love it.
Bring your game, do work.
I'll bring my game. Okay, so for more information, you can, of course, go onto our website. The tournament's tomorrow, Saturday, August 6th from 12 to 6 at the Waterfront Neighborhood Center. Head to breakfasttelevision.ca for more to register and to play. Thank you very much, Will.
Thank you.
Pleasure, bud.
Likewise.
Pleasure. I can't play. I can't. There's no way.